I thought the game was extremely physical, and that's not Kyle Washington's style of play. I was extremely concerned with the way the game was being played. I knew the shooting wasn't going to continue like that, and my fears came. I used to coach in the league, so I know that league ignores how every NCAA directive and how everybody else plays their games. Tried to prepare our guys for it all week. In the second half, their physicality just took us completely out of our offense, and we let it happen. And it wasn't until we were down 10 we started playing through contact on the offensive end and actually scoring some points. I'm going to say we were stuck on. We had about 12 points in the first 13 minutes of the second half. Meanwhile, you're just not going to win that way on the road against a really good team. You got to score more points in that. We held them to 35% shooting in the second half. But this game was the story of the foul line. Look, they made 21. We only shot 13. You got no chance when that happens. No chance. None. And we don't play defense like that because when we do it, it's a foul every time. So, you're not supposed to be able to just body block people, but that, it's the way the game's going to be played. That's just how it is.
And without Kyle,
I used to be in the league. Kyle can't play in the game like that. He's a great player for us. He's a skilled guy. Their physicality got in his head, and he was not himself. He struggled to deal with it. He got dumb fouls. He made bad decisions. He struggles when people are physical with him, and I've told him that people are going to do that to him. They're going to bait him. They're going to body him. They're going to be physical with him. And that's exactly what happened today. And I told him it was going to happen yesterday when I had Nasir Brooks doing it to him in practice, and he was struggling to deal with it. So, but he's been a great player for us. He's a great kid. Obviously, he did not show himself well today.
You talked the other day about getting more from your bench. You didn't get much from him today. How much of a factor was that?
At the end of the day, you're going to have ups and downs. Justin didn't get to play a whole lot. Jaron's going to be a good player. We didn't get a lot of production off the bench. I thought Quadri gave us some decent minutes. I think I don't judge everything off the points. The way, people just look at your bench on bench points. I thought Quadri gave us positive minutes. Trey Scott gave us some good minutes. Justin gave us good minutes. So those guys may not have scored, but I still thought they gave us some good minutes. I don't think they were the reason we lost. I think I've been pretty clear about what I think the way this game was played today, and we were unable to handle the physicality of what was going on out there.
On the plus side, you had a nice breakout game from Troy Copain. I know you probably weren't worried.
Yeah, happy for him. I thought Troy handled the physicality well, and Gary handled it well. They handled the body bump and the body block and playing through contact. The best of both, obviously, those two of all the guys on our team. So I was happy for Troy. I thought he's trying to fight through it in practice. Just keep trying to tell him, you're the only one that can change it. Same as Gary too, because he's not averaging double figures either. But I thought he did a great job because he was getting fouled every time he scored, even when it wasn't being called.
Can you teach Kyle to play more physical?
Bill, it's just the way the game, the rest of the country officiates the game now. You're not allowed to touch the guy with the ball. Mm-hmm. So he's a skilled guy, but he's got to control his emotions. They got in his head with their physicality.